Bitcoin just dropped below 74,000 after tensions escalated in the Middle East, and one of the most important trade routes in the world was suddenly at risk. At the same time, institutions are pouring billions into crypto. Governments are accelerating regulation, and global adoption is expanding faster than ever. So which is it? Crisis or opportunity? This content is for informational and educational purposes only. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. This is not financial advice. Welcome back to Ledger Pulse, where we break down what's actually driving crypto markets, not just the headlines, but what they mean. Because right now, we're seeing something unusual: fear on the surface and expansion underneath. So here's the key question. Why is crypto pulling back at the exact same time institutions and governments are moving in? Because if you connect the dots, this isn't weakness, it's a transition. Let's start with the headline everyone saw. Bitcoin fell below 74,000 after Iran peace talks stalled and the Strait of Hormuz situation escalated. This matters more than it seems, because the Strait of Hormuz isn't just a location. It's one of the most critical global oil routes. Any disruption there impacts energy markets, global trade, and risk sentiment. And when uncertainty spikes, markets react fast. Not always rationally, but predictably. This wasn't just a crypto move. This was a macro reaction. Now here's where things get interesting. While price pulled back, Bitcoin ETFs saw 996 million in weekly inflows, the highest since mid-January. Think about that. Price is dropping, but money is still flowing in. That's not retail behavior. That's institutional positioning. Institutions don't wait for perfect conditions. They accumulate during uncertainty. Now zoom out, because globally, adoption is accelerating. South Korea is preparing to pilot tokenized deposits for government payments. That's not speculation. That's blockchain entering public infrastructure. Hong Kong just approved its first stablecoin licenses to major financial institutions. The UK is opening consultation on new crypto regulations ahead of a full rollout. The ECB is backing centralized oversight of crypto services, and Belarus is exploring allowing crypto for banks. Different regions, different strategies, but the direction is all the same: integration, regulation, and adoption. Now let's talk about what institutions are thinking. Nearly 80% of institutional investors are planning to allocate 2 to 5% in crypto, and many are looking beyond just Bitcoin. They're looking into DeFi, staking, and yield strategies. This is important because it means crypto is no longer just a speculative asset. It's becoming part of portfolio strategy. Now look at the US. There's a clear push to position America as the global crypto capital, with leadership signaling support and infrastructure expanding. Bitcoin ATM networks are expanding in major cities like Los Angeles. That's retail access growing. And when you combine institutional inflows, regulatory clarity, retail infrastructure, you get something powerful: market maturity. And here's the most important part. There's a disconnect happening. On one side, you're seeing price volatility, geopolitical fear, and short-term uncertainty. On the other, we're seeing institutional inflows, government adoption, and infrastructure expansion. Most people only see the first. Smart money watches the second, because markets don't move based on headlines alone. They move based on positioning ahead of change. So what are we actually looking at? Not a breakdown, not a collapse. This is a transition phase, where weak hands react, strong hands accumulate, and systems quietly evolve. If you want to track these shifts in real time, make sure to stay tapped in and subscribe. This is where we connect the dots early. This market isn't just reacting, it's restructuring. Fear and opportunity are happening at the same time, and most people won't recognize it until it's obvious. If you like the video, hit the like button, and let me know below. What matters more right now? Bitcoin price dropping, institutional inflows, global regulation, or adoption accelerating? Thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.